So, looks like we have a 9-year-old male who was on a dirt bike when they hit a wall. It sounds like it's some bleeding from the mouth. Right now we got reduced code 2, so it may be less of a critical call, but get him checked out.
What's up,
How's it going?
He was in the front of a motorcycle with this other young lady. Instead of putting his hands on the front of the bike, he actually gassed it.
Okay.
They were sitting on the corner. From the corner, they actually crossed across the street and hit the wall.
Okay.
No loss of consciousness. He's got scrapes on his hands, knees. You see some little bit of scrapes on his face. Healthy kid, not taking any meds, no allergies. He's got little gashes on his lips, but his teeth are all intact.
Cool.
That's really it.
How's it going, bud? Here, we're gonna sit right here.
Way up high, okay?
There we go.
All right.
You got Dad come with you? Where do you want Dad?
How's it going, Dad? Oh, we'll have him sit in the airway.
Bench seat or?
We'll have him, yeah, whatever seat. Oh, sorry, buddy.
He's just worried about his brother. They're back to back, so.
Are you the oldest?
It hit a wall going about, it sounds like low speeds, not wearing any helmets. Sounds like instead of grabbing the brake, he grabbed the throttle. And up hitting the wall, he's got some facial abrasions, no loss of consciousness, so he's doing pretty good, all things considered.
Any like dizziness, blurred vision, anything like that?
Oh, no.
No? And you remember the whole thing?
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right. And your head's just hurting all right here?
Yeah.
Nothing here, nothing back here still?
No.
There's still nothing here?
No.
Okay, good. He was probably going about 10 to 15 miles an hour. That would be our guess from what we saw. Good thing is, he said he remembers the whole thing, didn't get knocked out. There's no neck pain, there's no back pain. Of course, he has a headache, but you can see where there's still some swelling on his forehead and his lip. But I know it's scary, accidents happen, but things are looking pretty good right now. His vitals are phenomenal. So
That's good.
it's just a scary one right now. You comfortable, buddy?
Yeah.
You want a blanket?
No.
No? I wish I had more stickers to give you, but I'm out. So you play soccer, you ride dirt bikes, you're a superhero, what else you do?
I like basketball.
Yeah? Who's your favorite team?
Kings.
The Kings, all right. So Louis, we're gonna be pulling up in just a minute. Kind of like what I told you before. We're gonna go in and we're gonna tell all the nurses and the doctors what happened, and they'll take care of you. Might do some x-rays, and they're just gonna get you all good, okay? Awesome. We are here. Hey, you know what this is?
No.
It's basically water. So when he opens the door, just squirt him. Squirt him, squirt him, squirt him.
Oh, he's ready. Nice shot.
For a second, I thought he was gonna get capped.
All right, we're responding to a report of somebody who got a fish hook stuck in their finger and passed out. They're back up currently and talking now. Looks like it's going to be a 19-year-old male. There's a couple different techniques where you can use string to pull it out, but it all depends on how deep it's in his finger. We'll see when we get there. So we should be arriving on scene in just a second. All right, that looks like it's going to be them.
See the barb is over there.
No, the barb is in my phone.
The barb is in the phone.
Oh. No, it ain't bleeding.
What's the date of
Hey,
birth?
I'm gonna pass out. I already feel it coming. I'm gonna tell
You are, well, we'll catch you if you do, bub. We're just going to cut the bait, so you're not having to hold the whole thing.
Is there any way you can numb this or make me go to sleep? I do not want to feel this. I'm gonna pass out. I just passed out. Dylan,
I want to cut up here with.
I'm gonna pass out. I'll feel it.
Can you bend this? Yeah, there you go.
God.
You're all right, bub. All right.
Hold on.
You all right, bub?
No.
You feel sick? Talk to me, ma'am. That's what he's saying. Are you wanting to go up to the hospital to get that cut out?
I don't want to go to the hospital, but
I mean, the only other option is pulling it out, and it's gonna hurt, man, because that barb's gonna pull a hunk of meat out.
because if y'all snatch that, something's gonna hurt.
It would hurt. You want to go to the hospital?
I don't want to, but I'm gonna have to.
Okay.
Get up and sit on that stretcher.
He had what we call a spinner bait for fishing, for catching bass, stuck in his finger. It was in pretty deep, past the barb. So what we did, we went ahead and cut a lot of the bait off so he didn't have to support the whole bait. And the only options were to either yank it out, which is there's a barb on that hook. It's gonna pull a chunk of meat out with it. And with no anesthetics to numb it, he chose to go to the hospital and go ahead and have it numbed to where they can cut it out.
4-year-old male swallowed a double A battery.
Good thing it wasn't a 9-volt.
What unit? 39. Perfect. Yep.
Let's see here. Knock, knock. Hi. Hi, bud. Can we come in? Are you mom?
Grandmother.
Grandmother, are you taking care of him today?
Yes.
Okay.
Mom's at work.
You feel okay? Do you have anything that hurts? Do you have any owies? No? Okay, good. What happened? Did you swallow something? Yeah? What'd you swallow?
Yes.
Did you swallow a battery? Yeah? Okay, your belly doesn't hurt? Do you have a hard time breathing? A little bit? Okay. All right, buddy. Well, we're gonna check you out real fast, okay? How long ago did he swallow the battery, would you say?
20 minutes ago.
Okay.
I went in the bathroom, but it was hard to put two of my fingers down his throat.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Is that the one, kiddo?
Do you eat that one?
Missing battery?
See if we can't find it, okay? These are called my ears. Goes right in here and I get to hear things. I'm gonna listen to your back, okay? You just take some deep breaths. Let me see how big you can breathe in. Breathe in big and deep.
Yes.
You take a deep breath. There you go. Okay, you did such a good job, Grandma. So right now, his lungs sound good. He's got 100% oxygen in his blood. His pulse rate's right where it needs to be. You can see he's not in any sort of distress, anything like that. So it's not in his respiratory system, which is good. So we'll get on the phone, though. We can call poison control. They can give us a little bit better direction on what they would like to do.
It wasn't corroded.
We'll run him down. He's not in any sort of distress. His respirations were good. His lungs sound good. It's definitely not in his airway, which is our main concern. So a little bit of a peace of mind for Grandma here. We also contacted poison control just to get a little bit more of a direction. They have certain protocols that they go about. Poison control, say anything?
Yeah, they talked to the physician with poison control. They were just worried about the battery like turning sideways in the stomach and not being able to pass. So they recommended that he be transported so they could scope it and see if he could pass it or if they need to remove it.
Perfect.
Their main concern is if it turns sideways and doesn't pass, it could leak the internal acids from the battery.
Gotcha.
1, 2, 3.
So they want him to be transported to the hospital where, again, they'll be able to scope him and visualize that battery and see if maybe they need to extract it, or if it seems like it's in a good position to let nature do its course, we'll let him go ahead and pass it. Thanks, guys. Have a good night. Take care, buddy. Feel better, okay? You're gonna be okay. Can I get a thumbs up? There it is. I like it, pal. Good job, bud.
So we are going to a accidental BB gun shooting for a 40s black female with a facial injury. It may seem kind of benign compared to getting shot by a rifle or a handgun, but while the BBs are incredibly small, they still have potential to be fatal.
It says lethal on the box. I feel like that should be a pretty good indicator.
Yeah. Come on down, dear. What happened?
Kids running by.
They was riding by and I thought they was still firefighters.
Need some more traction on those slippers.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, don't we all?
I can't get hit.
You're good. And you just noticed the one underneath your left eye there?
Yeah.
All right.
That's what I seen it when it hit my eye.
Okay.
I thought it hit my eyeball.
Right. No, it's just underneath your left eye.
Yeah, that's what they're saying.
Is that where all the blood's from? Just that?
Yeah. Can you feel the BB underneath your skin?
No, I can't.
Okay. So we got a 46-year-old female. She was on the levee with her boyfriend. It sounds like some kids were riding by on their bikes and actually shot her in the face with a BB gun. So it looks like she's got one small caliber from a BB underneath her left eye. Her vision's intact. She doesn't have any other complaints. Very small amount of blood. So we're gonna check her vitals right now and then run her down to UC Davis. So here's where we're at. All your vital signs are coming back normal. Your heart rate's a little fast, but with everything that's happened, I'm not worried about it. Your blood pressure is also high. You have a history of high blood pressure, and again, with you being stressed out, just taking a BB to the face, not worried about it. So everything we can do is coming back normal. You've got good vision, which is great. I didn't feel the BB anywhere around your eye, which is also great. So at this point, we're basically just gonna give you a ride down to the trauma center, UC Davis. Get that BB out, because if it's just floating around in your face, I don't want it to move around and then eventually get into your eye or behind your eye and then give you vision problems down the road, okay?
Yes, I don't want that either.
Yeah. So the kids were just riding by on bike and started shooting at you and your boyfriend, or what happened?
They was arguing with the lady that was there.
Uh-huh.
And they were just, the guns were shooting off bullets at first.
Yeah.
And that one pop, it just, I felt it hit me and I was just like, whoa.
Yeah. Caught you right underneath the eye. You got lucky.
Yeah.
Like a solid inch away from hitting you right in the eyeball.
I know, I could have sworn I seen it hit me in the eyeball.
Yeah.
My face started bleeding. I was like, oh God. I thought that was it.
Yeah, oh yeah. Mine definitely goes the worst case scenario first, so I would have thought the same thing. As far as the pain in your face, on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the worst pain you've ever had, how bad does it hurt?
7.
Okay. And you have pain anywhere else or just in the left side of your face?
Just my face.
Okay.
And my feelings.
What, and your feelings? Yeah, if I got shot in the face by some kids, my feelings would be hurt too.
We're responding to a 2-car motor vehicle accident. RP disconnected, no additional information. Looks like PD's on scene.
Oh yeah, that's pretty good damage.
Yeah. Here.
Somebody was moving. Oh, the Sherwood.
What's the Sherwood doing here? LT-204 is on scene. 2-car motor vehicle accident, moderate damage. Treasure report to follow.
Who's your strange driver? Hey, what's up, Matt?
What's up, buddy? How are you, man?
Good, man. So I just was coming from Resource.
Okay.
Pulled up on the scene. So vehicle heading southbound didn't stop, struck him here.
Okay.
That driver self-extricated on
Okay.
the opposite side.
Perfect. Okay.
He really is
Cool.
just complaining
You wanna
of
go check
airbag
the guy down
burns
there?
and chest pain from the
Okay.
seatbelt.
Okay, cool. And now he's out walking around? Okay.
out.
Thanks for stopping, man. Appreciate it. How you doing, partner?
My
Airbag
neck's
burns?
sore, my chest is sore.
Yeah.
And I got some scuffs up just on my arms.
Yeah, all that's from that airbag. That's going to get you, and it's going to feel a little bit worse as the day goes on. Obviously, you're up, you're walking around. Any numbness or tingling down in your legs, into your back, your neck, anywhere?
No, physically I'm fine.
Okay.
But I just want to make sure the story's straight. That guy went through a red light.
And I understand, bud. For us, we're
Not
here
a red
medically.
light, a stop sign,
Yeah.
excuse me.
We want to make sure, medically speaking, that there's nothing that's going to stop you from going on about your day. You know what I mean?
My neck is
So-
stiff, and I think I'll be all right. It's
Okay.
just,
Do you feel the need to go to the hospital?
No.
Okay. Let us check your vitals and stuff like that, okay? Just make sure everything's working, okay?
I just came out of the turn over there, so I hadn't really picked up much speed. And then this car comes flying through the stop sign, and the police officer says that he went around people and just sheared into me. All the airbags deployed, and it could have been a lot worse.
He's ANO4.
Okay.
Doesn't want us.
I never said that. Do you want us to check you out? How about if we get a set of vitals for you and stuff like that? Sound all right?
Right ahead. I'm not stopping you.
All right, perfect. You remember all of the accident?
I was just driving train, some guy hit me.
Okay. Probably be a good idea to take you into the hospital and get you checked out. All right?
For what?
Well, because we don't know if you have any internal injuries.
Okay.
We don't know what's going on. You got pretty good damage to the car. And the thing
But I
is,
feel fine, so why
Well,
did I go to the hospital?
here's the thing, partner. I can smell alcohol right now.
Okay.
And what that does is that covers any potential injuries. 99 on blood sugar. You understand? So your body doesn't quite feel things the way it should when you're under the influence of something. So we don't want to make a mistake and miss something. Does that make sense?
Sure.
Okay, good. No pain anywhere? I'm gonna take a look here at your chest. You're wearing your seatbelt?
Yes, sir.
Does that cause pain?
None.
No? Okay. How about over here? Pain?
None.
All right. Where were you coming from?
I was coming from some store and going home.
What store? It helps me understand if you're alert and aware of what's going on, bud.
From the store and going home.
Okay. All right, partner, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have you stand up. We're gonna have you move over onto that gurney, okay? Easy, easy, easy.
Fine.
Nah, I would disagree with that. Almost.
Just take a
Have a seat, partner.
Turn around. Sit.
Good. Perfect. Right now, I'm just looking for anything that might point to some evidence of what happened. We got a pretty large pile of used fireball, individual shooters there, a dozen or so, and then there's a bottle up here in the front. So as it is now, it looks like alcohol played a role, but we'll leave that up to PD.
40-year-old male. He just finished out a seizure. He's in the parking lot, probation. He's a probation client. Veteran with PTSD.
He's pointing a gun, a play gun.
Pointing a play gun. His finger gun.
He's going like this.
This adult male, he has a history of seizures.
Okay.
According to his CL, he's PTSD combat vet. So he went unconscious, was shaking, came to, now he thinks he's in combat. So he's set up like that.
You have to be careful touching him or you can come up swinging.
Okay.
Yeah, I won't touch him until he responds.
How is his normal process? It's like once he's in this state, how long does it take him to get out? What's his reaction?
It can be 20 minutes or so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does he become combative in a way or hurt other
If you touch
people?
him.
If you touch him.
If you touch him.
Okay.
This is all leftovers from when he was in Iraq, when he was over in the war.
Okay. Okay.
So he'd been in some pretty horrific accidents.
Zach.
His friends.
My name is
And was
Sergeant
stuck here, and the rest of the guy's body was over there.
I'm a friendly, okay?
Zach, this is a friend.
Okay? So we'll just come back to the shade, okay? Thank you, Zach.
He's a
Can
friend,
you just come
Zach.
back into the shade?
Zach.
Okay?
He's a friend.
I'm a friendly, Zach. Okay, I was downrange. Okay? In that land bar.
Yeah.
Okay?
Does he come out slowly or does he just kind of come out of it immediately?
He slowly works his way out of it.
Okay, and what do you see normally in it when he starts to come out of it?
He'll start looking around like he's confused,
Okay,
you know,
being
what
a little more aware.
happened.
Okay.
The AO is clear, trust me.
Yep, that's what we do.
Okay? That's been searched. Okay, the AO is clear. I just need you to get some cover in the shade, okay? Can you do that for me? I'm here. I'm a friendly, Zach. I'm here to help you. Okay? Okay, the AO is clear. Just move back to the shade so we can get you some help, okay? Okay? Just move back to the shade.
Yeah, there's a curve. Step up. Step up. There you go. It's Mom. It's Mom. Stay here with us. Here, stay here in the shade. Come back here in the shade.
You come in the shade, we'll let the medics check you out.
Yeah.
Is this a reaction he normally has?
Yeah, this is what he did last time.
Are you all right, man? Let's go in the shade.
Hit his head?
Yeah.
He bumped it a little bit.
1, 2,
You went real hard.
Nice work, man. Come sit with us.
Can you welcome?
Right on the gurney.
We had a gentleman who had a seizure, which was a stress-related seizure. He has a history of PTSD. He's coming into the probation office here, so he has these seizures while he's under a tremendous amount of stress. Also reacting as if he was in combat in Iraq, where he experienced some PTSD events. With these patients, we don't run into very often. Seizure patients we do, but not with the PTSD related, so it's very unique. And what we like to do is take it very slow, keep the patient calm, because we don't know how they're going to react. We're able to talk to him now. He's now alert and oriented, and now we're going to just follow up with him at the hospital due to the fact that he may have bumped his head.
going to a call on the ski resort up here. It's the local area we go to all the time. Looks like in our notes, all the information we have right now is an 18-year-old male. He's alert, but he does have some kind of head injury, and we'll see what further information we have when we get there.
Center 325, copy. Tampa Bay 3K.
Holiday.
8325.
Hey guys.
This is Dustin. He's got a right shoulder dislocation, probably.
You definitely gotta get you to the hospital if you have some issues with your shoulder.
Got you.
So are you able to move your arm at all?
Um,
Or does it hurt too much if you try and lift it?
Yeah, if I try and lift it, it puts pain up here.
Okay.
It's definitely dislocated.
Where are you from?
Ventura, California.
Okay, and do you have family here with you?
Yeah, I got my uncle and my cousin. Hurt, bro.
Yeah.
Did you lose consciousness? Did you hit your head?
I mean, I wouldn't say lose conscious, but definitely in between the fall before I fell, I like shut my eyes. I wouldn't call that a blackout though.
Okay.
So, you know, I kind of closed my eyes.
You remember everything though, for the most part, you think?
Oh, I
Nothing?
definitely remember everything.
Okay.
It hurts very not to.
All right, we're gonna take this off.
Got you.
Okay. So,
Take the board off?
Yeah, we'll take the board.
All right, do me a favor, slowly turn your head to the left towards me. Can I try and take your jacket off in this arm?
Yeah.
Get a better look at some stuff. All right, there we go.
You want to get this off too? You think you can? If not, we can cut it.
You tell us. If it's too uncomfortable, we'll do it.
Nah, this one, honestly, I don't want to risk like just cut this. Okay, then go ahead and lay back, okay? We'll sit you up a little bit and
Use
we'll
it at
cut that
seams,
off,
okay?
all right?
That way, hopefully.
Well,
Definitely keeping this though for a good time.
There you go.
all right, scale 0 to 10. How bad is your pain right now?
Like I want to say 6,
Okay,
5.
bring your arm in, okay?
All right, I'm gonna fill your arm here.
I don't know. You can ask somebody will.
A little swollen in here, yeah.
It's hard to say if it's a fracture for sure, but there's a little bit of swelling and some issues there. You definitely need an X-ray at least just to confirm.
You all want to go by ambulance? It's up to you.
I can sit in the car, like I can stand and walk, but this is just I know like safety precautions. That's always an option.
If you'd rather get in a vehicle with your family and have them take you, that way you're closer to home and go to the hospital by your house.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
is it
up to
bad
you.
that I wait like having like pressure maybe like I like?
You need to go to the hospital. I'll tell you that for sure.
You need to go today.
So.
Yeah, man, that freaking sucks, man.
Yeah.
Like like the other guy said, the ski patrol, like you shouldn't have said it's your last run. Because I said this is my last run right here.
That is one big thing I'm going to stick with. I want to tell you a little bit real quick. I used to ride motocross, and if it happens, it happens. Sometimes it's meant to be. But if you do 5, 6 runs and you say, I'm going to go one more time and just feel like it, that's a sign you're tired. You don't really have the energy to get the full motion like you normally do. Stop. Because if we did that, we always fell injured or something, and it's just not worth it. It's better to be safe. So he did kind of get shooken up a little bit. He did not hit his head enough to lose consciousness. He was able to remember the entire event. And he possibly dislocated his shoulder. It appeared to be a little more swollen than obviously the left side. And recommends he needed to go to the hospital, but he's 18. He was very good, alert, oriented, answered all questions. And he wanted to go to the hospital with family since he lives out of the area.
They're saying multiple vehicles, one vehicle on top of another one. Unknown if anybody's trapped.
Yeah, this could be good. Okay, guys. Be careful on the freeway.
There's a lot of damage up there. Jake, you want to check these first couple? Yeah. I'll go check the far one. She's still in there? Engine 207 to 11.
Engine 211.
Upgrade this to Major Mad and give us a tactical channel.
CDEC 2.
Copy, CDEC 2. Sir, were you in this vehicle? Was it just you? Are you injured at all?
Yes, sir.
No. Okay.
They're not injured.
Hello, ma'am. Were you the only one in this vehicle? Are you injured? Neck hurts? Okay. Try to hold your neck as still as you can. We'll be right with you, okay?
What do you got?
I'm gonna cut this airbag out of the way, buddy, so I can talk to you, okay? We're gonna do that. What we're gonna do, so you know, we're gonna use some tools and we're gonna cut that side of the car and we're gonna move you out on a board, all right? Where are you hurting?
Just my lower back.
Okay, did you lose any consciousness?
I don't know.
Okay, all right, all right.
Okay. So I start getting some spin. All right, buddy.
Hey, what are we doing, boys? What do we need cut?
Cut that hinge right there. Now, are you wanting to take him? Are you thinking backboard or just?
Yeah, let's do a backboard. So we'll just slide it over here, and when you're ready. We got one. All right.
All right. Somebody take C-spine. Slide it back. All right. There you go. Just lay back. Let us lay back. Lay back. Hands across his chest. You guys got the gurney? Yes. All right, buddy. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, overall driver of the red vehicle is pretty lucky. Another foot of impingement from that rear vehicle, and it would have been much more sustained extrication. A lot of the injuries probably would have been much more severe. Probably wouldn't have been talking to us when we cut him out.
I saw brake lights here, so I swerved over, and I went into the other lane, hit my brakes a little. I didn't have time. I wasn't paying attention enough. I didn't have time to stop.
So we need another backboard over here.
We can readjust. You got legs.
Right here. Coming down. We got the patient extricated. Ladder 201 extricated him out of this vehicle here that had the pickup on top of it. The young lady here in front was complaining of lower back pain. Both are going to go to a local trauma center, be there in just a couple minutes. But both were conscious, alert, moving all extremities. So 10, 15 years ago, this probably would have been a fatality. But with all the safety devices that they're coming out with vehicles now, with airbags, side airbags, curtain airbags, even just the way the cars are built, they were very fortunate they weren't hurt worse, but a lot of it had to do with the construction of the new vehicles.
So we got dispatched to a motor vehicle accident. Outside of that, that's all we know at this point. So Skinker, the road it's on, is a pretty busy road during rush hour. So yeah, there's no telling what we'll have until we get there. Yeah, I sure hope not. Yep. Yeah, it looks like this SUV hit the back of this bus. Looks like he took a pretty good smack. Truck 13's on the scene, 2-vehicle accident, checking for injuries.
Truck 13 on stage.
Yeah, all right.
And I've asked the city
How's,
to change this, and they.
How's people on the bus? Anybody heard on the bus?
No,
Nobody's on.
Okay. Okay.
And I try to get it to Rod to kind of move up because I got a wheelchair passenger on the van, and he's going to need the.
Oh, to get out that way, right, right. The bus wouldn't move, huh? I mean, it's stuck on there?
It's jammed up.
Is he out or what's going on with that?
I just Narcan.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, just 10-20.
Oh, really? So what it looks like, this driver obviously hit the back of the bus, but he's got pinpoint pupils, which is a sign of an opiate overdose. So that's one of our suspicions right now. We did give him a piece of Narcan, see if it'll bring him around. Right now, we're breathing for him. The sats are coming back up. Just a matter if we can get him to wake up from a possible opiate overdose. But from the looks of it, it doesn't look like he hit his brakes. So he may have been out before he even hit the back of this bus. Oh, there he goes.
Relax, relax.
Hey.
Relax. All right? You're in a vehicle accident.
You gave us quite a square, bud. You're not. Put your hands together. Hold your own hands. Fold them together.
Keep them just like that.
We're gonna help you get out through the back door.
Both sides of the table. Put your hands just like that. Just keep it just like that. You got it.
All right, we're good. So what we had when we pulled up on the scene, we seen a SUV run into the back of this bus up here. We don't know the circumstance for sure, but it had pinpoint pupils. He didn't see the bus, so we don't know if he maybe have overdosed or passed out prior to hitting the bus. Just go straight back. There you go. But once we got him out, when the medic unit got here, we freed the cars off each other and were able to move them both, because it's a pretty main thoroughfare here, especially with rush hour traffic. So we got them both off to the side and got the road open back up, and hopefully that guy will be all right. If we'll go forward, yeah, put it, because this is a main road. No, don't go around the block. Go, cut through there. There's a bit. Oh. Yeah, that's a, all right.
So we got a call for a 20-year-old male who fell. Looks like he's going to be inside the store here. We don't really have a lot of information besides that, but we're going to go in here and see what's going on.
Oh, looks like he was doing some ladder work.
Five.
You get knocked out?
I was fixing the door, the thing just, I took the screw off, and the metal hit me behind it.
Right.
That thing hit him?
Yeah.
You got a pretty good cut on your face. Can you open your eyes up for me?
No.
Did you whack your head on the ground when you fell, or it's just the thing sticking out whack? Okay. We're gonna help you stand. Yeah, no spinal tenderness.
Okay. Hey, see this here? Open one of your eyes. Stand up for me. Just have a seat right there. So it sounds like we got a male patient. He was actually working on this mechanism here to open the door. One of the parts came out, hit him in the eye there. He's got a pretty good laceration on his nose. Sounds like it knocked him back and he actually got knocked out. So we're gonna get him over to the hospital and get him fixed up.
You were working on the automatic door?
Yes, sir.
And you took a big old piece of metal off and swung and hit you, or the door popped open?
So I was taking out the screw that holds, you know that thing that opens the door?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was taking off the screw. I didn't know that thing was gonna have pressure because I'm replacing the whole.
Okay.
It broke, so I'm replacing the whole thing, and I didn't know that was gonna have pressure. And once the screw came out, the thing just came flying to my face.
Can you open this eye for me?
Hell
Just
no.
as much as you can. I need to see if your eye got hit.
That's I can see.
You can see out of it?
Half.
Okay. Yeah, that's pretty bloodshot.
I thought those piercings in your lip at first were something from the door. That scared the hell out of me at first. Yeah, I was like,
Oh, good. Yeah, it does look like you got some stuff
Oh,
in there,
man.
and maybe it got scratched by it too.
Okay. How's your guys' been going?
Pretty good, pretty good. Not as exciting as yours though. How long you been working on doors?
I'm the manager or the manager.
Well, what we can do, since you're not really wanting to open up that left eye anyways, is we can wrap it up.
Okay.
And we'll just kind of put the wrap over top of that eye too, since you're not opening it up.
Yes, sir.
That way you don't gotta keep holding that.
Thank you, sir.
Then you can just kind of relax.
Okay.
Yeah, you did a pretty good number on yourself, man.
Did I?
Yeah. And you did look like you scratched that eye too, so that eye's probably... Can you lift your head up a little bit for me? There we go, perfect.
Thanks for cleaning me up.
Yeah, I try. You want me to throw this little t-shirt rag out?
Yeah, please.
We found the gentleman sitting in a stool. He had a 3 or 4 centimeter laceration across his nose that kind of went into his eye. It didn't look like there was much of a cut to his eye, more of maybe a corneal abrasion or just some debris in the eye. But his eye did look really irritated and inflamed. So we went ahead and put a bandage on the nose and then also kind of wrapped that eye up to prevent him from opening it up and looking around.
About a 2-year-old locked in a Hyundai eating sunscreen. The things they will eat. Yummy. Is it banana boat, hopefully? Something coconutty. Should be a right-hand turn right here. Oh yeah, PB's down there. We probably park right here, Dina.
What's going on?
He's still locked in there. He's still got the bottle. She's saying he drank. He's having fun with sunblock, and I almost had a heart attack.
Mom's main
Thank you
concern
for
is that he snacked on a bunch of that
Just
sunblock.
drank the whole bottle of sunblock. Poison control said that sunblock not
Okay.
poisonous.
Okay.
And if anything, it'll just upset his stomach, and that they're going to call back in an hour to see how he's doing.
Okay.
They said just keep an eye on his behavior.
Put a little bin in about half of it.
The other fireman said now my back window is UV protected.
Got it?
Yay! Oh, thank God.
Whoa. Hey. Hi. How you doing? Yeah. There we go.
Yay!
Nice.
We got you. You're gonna be okay.
And so he's acting like he normally should and things like that?
He said stuck.
Oh, he's stuck.
Stuck.
He got
You were
stuck.
stuck.
Oh.
He knows 10 words and one of them is stuck.
All right.
Stuck.
This way, yeah.
Thank you. Thank
So
you so
how's
much.
he doing? How much?
Thank you.
No.
Thank you.
So we got information saying that he was eating the actual
Yeah.
sunblock. Has he eaten much of it at all?
Yeah, he ate about half of that too.
He's moving around. He's really active, which is always a good thing to see because he's not unconscious. Doesn't look like he's starting to fall asleep or looking drowsy. So it gives us a better suspicion as to, okay, he may be all right. All right. And he's acting normal.
Yeah, he's acting normal, so.
Can I get a high five?
He's a fireman.
High five? Okay, that works too. Can I have a high five?
He's showing your fire truck.
Go.
If for any reason it becomes more than just an upset stomach, just give us a call back, all right?
Thank you so much. I almost had a heart attack because I thought it was poisonous, so I thought he was locked
Yeah,
in there.
I was gonna say, usually it's something like that. It gives absorbed in the skin and into the body a little bit, so you'll be
High five. They saved your life. They saved your life. Say thank you.
He was eating some of his sunblock, which, you know, is not something that we normally ask for them to eat, but kids are gonna be kids sometime.
He's ready to go.
And he's a future firefighter.
Ring the bell. I gotta ring the bell. There you go. You look great.
Ultimately, he's doing good. We already made sure poison control was called because that's another concern. As long as nothing else is going on, you know, let him stay with mommy and let him go about his day.
Thank you so much for coming so fast. All right. Thank you. Bye. Thank you so much.
We're on scene for alarm at a high school. Nothing visible. We're investigating.
What's going on?
We believe there may have been someone smoking.
Oh, yeah.
We walked in, we got a heavy smell of reefer over here, so we're investigating.
Oh, a cigarillo? Yeah, somebody making a blunt or something.
Yeah, using the wrapper.
How can we tell which was the smoke detector that set it off?
That's a good. It's crazy how it went off even for just that.
The giggles in his
Right,
backyard.
I know.
Wasn't it him?
He can't focus on nothing.
You got hot Cheetos on you?
Fire dispatch in 5-6. Can you check with digitizer for reset, please?
I know there's alarms in the dressing room. We did have.
Yeah, it was definitely felt like it was more up here in the front. So we're just trying to find the smoke detector that went off so we can have it reset. Yeah, so they're blinking green, right?
There's one right there, too.
I can't see that setting that off, though. That one's red. So were they up back here then?
Thank you. Yep, it's this one right here that went off. Yeah, there's your cigarello.
There you go. That's the empty.
That's where they were smoking.
Can't believe kids would do anything like that.
Do you guys have a camera system?
They're in
around your school?
recording. Record mode. Pick this now. If the recorder, you could hear who was talking. So we found out the source of our smell. They did smoke some marijuana. All right, we're definitely having pizza tonight. Oh, hey, it is Medic 10.
Hi, Medic 10.
So came in as an alarm, investigated, found no fire at all. We got the alarm reset, and it's more funny now. You know, what those high school kids do these days. There it is, right there. It's ripping. Put your lights on. Go, 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 go. Yeah, we definitely got a fire here. We got visible smoke. Going to a confirmed structure fire. We got visible smoke. The second alarm, I'm not sure what it is. It's definitely a 2.5-story wood frame. Go right up here. Get up, right on the sidewalk, over here. Good, stop.
I need EMS now. Get him over there. Let's go.
Can we go around the other side? No, get that line over here. Watch that vinyl.
Two so far. 1 and 2. I got multiple others. I'll advise you as soon as I can.
Any burns or just jump injuries?
2 jump injuries. 2 jump injuries, maybe a third.
That's gas. That was a propane tank?
All right. Yeah, right now, Rescue 2 and all companies are conducting a primary search. There was some victims pulled out earlier. So right now we're trying to complete that and make sure everybody's out of the building before we go into any further operations as well. So it's a pretty aggressive offensive attack.
Heavy fire on all floors from when it got here. 4 people jumping. I have serious injuries, traumatic injuries. It's a real cold day here, so things are freezing up too. You can see that white smoke up there. That's because it's really cold. Not because we're getting water on it. It flashed over just on the guys right now. So we're going to see what we can do to make some headway on it. Pretty intense, but that's what we do. So let's pray for the people that are around.
While we were up on the 3rd floor doing a primary search, the fire ended up flashing over on us. That's where all the smoke and superheated gases hit the optimal temperature, and then it all just ignites. So it's a big fireball. It pushed us down the stairs, lit up right over our heads. Right now we're doing an exterior operation, darkening down some of the fire so we can go back in and mop up. It's out now? All right. Everybody all right? Yeah, we're good. You guys primary searches on all floors are negative at this time. We're in the process of overhaul, trying to open up, find all the hot spots so we don't come back for a rekindle. Fire investigators on scene. He'll do his investigation and determine what the cause was.
We got a run outside, overdose.
Where are they at?
They're in a car right next to you.
Okay.
Yeah, he was just driving and all of a sudden he just went out.
What are you OD on?
Shit, I know he be snorting heroin, fentanyl and heroin.
Fentanyl and heroin?
Yeah, I don't know if he had any now, but cause he just picked me up, but like I said, she stopped his life and he went out.
Right.
I didn't know if I could make it to the hospital, so shit, close the spot.
Yeah, right here in the back.
Hey, what's up?
Get this arm. Oh, careful, careful, careful. We got his body. We got his head. All right, guys. What do you got, guys? Overdose. All right. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Valley on the way down. Yeah.
Engine 24 calling fire alarm.
24.
Put us out on the company special. Overdose at the firehouse, 5245 Natural Bridge, civilian.
That's correct. Overdose at the firehouse, civilian.
We were awoken to a knock on our firehouse door. A car pulled up and an individual inside the car had overdosed on heroin, or what we now know is, I believe, fentanyl.
Breathing.
We're breathing for him right now.
He was making noise like he was trying to gas for earth.
Yeah. Upside down.
How long did he take that? How long did he take it?
How long ago? Yeah.
He just picked me up like no longer than 10 minutes.
Inventory that fire.
5 minutes to get my last round. Yeah.
Has it been 5?
Is there another one? You still not responding at all, huh?
He's not responding right now, so we believe that's the only thing. So we're putting oxygen into his lungs for him. Did the cops leave?
Yeah. They weren't dispatched. There we go. Let him go, let him go.
Hey, stay back. Get out. He's fine.
He's ready.
He doesn't know where he's at. Hey,
Hey, it's
hey,
cool. I know
that oxygen will blow up.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You're good, man. You're
I
good.
just ain't want him to get the swinging because he came out of shock.
Well, I know that's
what's going on.
It happens. He doesn't know where he's at, but yeah, we got him. Take care of him. What the is going on? You overdose, man. You are breathing overdose. Overdose. Yeah. We gave him 2 doses of Narcan.
Most calls we have already had our dispatcher assess what's going on. We get a bit of information. We have a time for response, and we're kind of ready for it. But the other thing is that we are based in a community, and people seek our help no matter where we are. And tonight they knew where the firehouse was, and I'm glad they knew where the firehouse was, because he was definitely unconscious and needed some medical attention.
Hey guys, I'm Matt Iseman from Live Rescue. Subscribe to A&E for more videos and catch full episodes on aetv.com.